Oh my god, it's us.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Just really stressed. Forgot about this.
Right, everyone.
What do we do?
Right.
Okay. Sorry. Right, so here is a timeline of our lives.
Right, so when you're 0, life is great because you've got no responsibility.
When you're about 5, I'd give you a solid 10 out of 10 for happiness because you don't really do a lot.
Then you get to about 10 years old and life is still great because your mum and dad are still there, but it's all good.
And then you hit the teen years and everything feels like the end of the world. Well, I'm here to tell you it gets worse.
It really does, because when you're, what, 22?
20, yeah.
22 years old, you're an adult, and do you know what's shit about it?
Boom! You're an adult!
Right, now look at this. Let me see the timeline. Yeah, right, see that? There we go. Right, if you want to come over here, this is our age, and this is our happiness level.
And as you can see, as my age slowly increases, my happiness level severely decreases. And do you know why? Because, boom, you're an adult.
You see like happy, and then you get sad, and
And then if you'd like to take a look at my lovely pie chart right here,
this 1% of my happiness is when I shut myself as a baby.
the rest, this 3% here is all the times I've cried when I'm hungry.
This 4% is when my mum and dad called me in because it was tea time.
And the rest of this great big honking chunk is because, boom, you're an adult.
Right, as you can see, there are many factors that contribute to us being unhappy as adults.
And we're here to show you them.
So, we've got 2 parts of this story, vaginas and teddies.
And we would like you to pick which one we start with. In one hand you have teddies, in the other hand you have vaginas. Audience member, please take your pick.
She said teddies.
No, just pick
What?
a piece.
No, she doesn't want it. Right.
Right, well, just go teddies then. Once, on a blank piece of paper with no lines, she wrote a poem and she called it Princess.
Because that's what little girls should be. And that's what it was about.
And her teacher gave her an A.
And a gold star.
And her mother hung it on the refrigerator door.
And she showed it to her dad.
That was the year she made friends with the kids
and that's what it was about.
And her teacher gave her a D.
And told her to write more clearly,
And her mother never hung it on the refrigerator door.
because her grade wasn't good enough.
So what are we doing tonight?
We're going out.
100%.
That was the year girls learned to shave.
When some started to run,
Which ones?
the one on the left. Which bra?
The red one. And the boys would tell the girls to smile, because that's when they're pretty.
And every time she was sad, they'd blame it on her period. Just in case!
Your vagina, your Mary, your Fanny, your fairy, your hot little foo-foo, your minge pussy, noo-noo, your patty, your puppy, your hoo-ha, your snatch, your mare-may, your front bum, your hairy wet gwatch, your fuzzer, your gina, your hot box, your flower, your flange, your parking space, your growler, tunnel to the womb, the coochie, the poon, flange lady garden, your muff silk drapes, squirter, fur burger, and your cunt cake. Bat cave, bearded clown, fuckhole, cockpit, fish, taco, James Blunt, cock, pasty, and slip, nanny, growler, tampon socket, finger hut, paper cup, velvet sausage wallet, man in a boat, mackerel in a fur coat, stench, trench, tuna town, habit, candy, lobster box, squid face, spam purse, the window of a butcher shop, your gubbins, your ham, your vertical smile. We all love beaver when it's been a while.
Is it like a lever?
Do I have to rub anything?
Hairy
What's the
pipe,
voice?
gin
Am I
back,
gonna
bits and
cry?
pieces, cum jar, your
Oh,
plum,
I have
your
two
birth canal,
holes.
fucking and palace, dumpster,
Got it.
cock, catch your camel toe, knob, gobbler, sloppy joe, cum box, strawberry split, cat with his throat slit. Watch out, whim, I'm about to come in. The money maker, stink box, sperm bank, dead fox, ooh, the supple, secret velvet curtains and bucket. When we see fur pie, well, we just have to fuck it.
Once, on a piece of paper torn from her notebook, she was told to write a poem, and she called it Submissive.
Because that's what she was trained to be, and that's what it was about.
And the boys would keep giving her A's if she let them push them too hard, and she never told them when she was sad.
And she had to put her teddies into boxes and pack them all away.
But the thing is, if she had to write a poem, it would be about how awful she felt because of all this. And she would call it Shit Skin. And it would tell you that growing up, she noticed that the images on her screen never reflected her own. She never felt skinny enough, she never felt pretty enough. She could never look as good as the girls who she scrolled through and saw every day, which led her to be so riled up with self-loathing that she took all of her clothes and threw them away. She took countless different types of medication in order to get rid of her acne, and it made her ill. She went to the gym far too often, all because of the images on her screen.
And her poem would be called Absolutely Nothing. Because at that time, that's what she wanted to be. Absolutely nothing. It would start with a few days, weeks, turned into months, until she couldn't recall a time when her chest didn't ache, or a time when she had the energy to get out of bed. She couldn't tell anyone, so she would drink, and she would carve her skin, begging this feeling to go away.
You see, the problem was somewhere along the line of aging, scrutiny, and time, we were taught to despise ourselves.
We would turn it into women who hated ourselves.
We stopped having fun.
We stopped being us.